So we'll go ahead and get started, and people can join in as we go along. I know some people have already emailed me that they'll be watching the recording because they weren't able to make it. So welcome, Little Lancer families. I hope you received the presentation by email last night. If not, if you're not receiving our communication, please reach out to our main office to let them know. I just want to make sure we have everyone's email in our system correctly so you don't miss anything. But definitely this night is for you to ask questions. So go ahead and start asking questions in the Q&A box down below. And we definitely want to make sure we give you enough time to ask questions. So I'm just going to briefly go through the presentation, highlight the things that are most important that we want you to know for starting next week. So we're so happy that you chose Norton Public Schools, the Little Lancer program. We serve children in the Norton community 3 to 5. It's an integrated preschool program, and our classrooms are designed to support all learners. So there's a picture of us, some of our kids having fun this year. We have amazing teachers and educational assistants. A lot of our teachers have been here for 20+ years and educational assistants. So we have a great group that all love children and are very excited for us to start next week. We also have 2 speech therapists, a physical therapist, 2 occupational therapists, adjustment counselor, school psychologist that does the whole school, and then Diana Savage, our team chair, and I'm also the program coordinator. And I apologize, we didn't do introductions, I just realized. I'm Anne-Marie Baker, the coordinator and assistant principal at JCS. And Rita, do you want to go next?
Sure. I'm Rita Bolton. I'm the principal of JCS.
And Monica?
I'm Monica Allen. I'm one of the full-day preschool teachers.
And I'm Diana Savage. I am the special education team chair for Little Lancers.
All right, thank you. Sorry about that. I just realized as midway through that I didn't introduce everyone. All right, we limited our class sizes to 10 students this year. Some of our classrooms in our half day have 7 or 8 students. So we definitely have a smaller group this year, which will be great for the space that we have for the requirements for the classroom and the spacing of the desks. We have a half day and a full day program. The hours are there. I won't go through this. Tuition rates. For the supply list, everyone should have received the supply list. The important things here are the lunch box and having a snack inside a Ziploc bag. It's just a snack for half day, and for full day, making sure you pack a lunch. There's a couple of things there for the items for the students to bring in. The only difference for full day is you will have to bring in your child can bring in a blanket and a plastic bag, but just make sure they can roll it up themselves. Maybe practice that this weekend of them rolling up their blanket and putting it in the bag. Same thing for half day, just the Ziploc bag for the for the lunch box for a snack, and then all the other materials. Each classroom will have hand sanitizer and facial tissues available, but we know that some of you may want to send in a small hand sanitizer bottle and pocket-sized tissues for your child's individual use, and that's fine. They will be the only ones using it. Staff and students wear a mask for pre-K through 12. That's our district policy. There are exceptions to this, and certainly if you have a medical or doctor's note, please send it to our nurse, Maggie. She will definitely want to have those on file. Frequent breaks outside and indoor areas, hand washing and use of hand sanitizer. We really did a lot of individual toys and bins and manipulatives for kids. One thing that I actually forgot to add on here was that each student on the first day of school will have their own individual iPad to use, and this will be for in-school use. Desks are set up 6 feet apart. We did, this was the great thing, we were able to get yoga mats for all students. We were very excited about this because we know our young ones need to move. So they're not gonna wanna sit at the desks all day long. So we have the yoga mats for each student, and they will be the only ones using them. They'll be their own yoga mats. The rooms are cleaned nightly and between the AM and PM classrooms by our custodians. And then there will be safety protocols that will be sent out by Mrs. Bolton for more information. I'm just going to go through arrival really quickly. I'm going to go to actually where the map is, just so I can kind of walk you through the process here. So for half day and the minibuses, they'll be coming through this area here on the map. You'll be coming through, you can come in through this entrance or this entrance, the 123 or North Worcester entrance, and come around the circle here and come up along this, the grass here. And you'll see, and unfortunately the tree is blocking where the sign is, but there is a sign here, I promise. It's right behind this tree. And that's where you wait for both arrival and dismissal. So it's really important that you wait here and allow the minibuses to come up first. So they will unload and load first, and then you will be waved on by a staff member after the minibuses leave to pull up, and a staff member will come out to your car. The important things for arrival and dismissal are to remember that you're to remain in your car at all times, and your child wait till the staff member comes up to the car, and you will have to unbuckle and then also buckle them back in when they arrive and then when they dismiss. Let me go to full day. We are going to have you guys, it's a little different from last year. We're going to have you come up this 123 entrance here, go through the staff parking lot, around here, and come up through the front loop. This is where the drop-off area will begin, and then also dismissal. So staff will come out, meet you, and the important thing for dismissal for both half-day and full day is you will receive on the first day a color-coded tag that will have your child's name. The color coding is to which teacher they have. So Miss Monica, I think, has green. All the teachers have different colors. So, so that just helps staff know what classroom your child is in. But you do have to have that visible when you're picking up on the passenger side so that staff can see the name. If you require someone else to pick up, you must send in a note. Or if it's an emergency, you need to call the office. But please make sure anyone that you think that may be one of your emergency pickups has to be in our system as an emergency contact, because we will not, oops, sorry, we won't be allowed to, you know, obviously give your student or your child to someone that is not approved. Okay, so the other main points here are to make sure that you do not pass cars either in the loop or when you're dropping off here. You have to wait for the car in front of you to pull out, and then you can pull out behind them. Same thing over here in the parking lot. You can pull through once the car in front of you is pulling through. The reason why we say no passing here is because it's really, really dangerous. And you probably know this with your 3- and 4-year-olds, that when they're excited or they're trying to get in or out of the car, we really, really, really caution everyone to go very slowly. We want to make sure that there's, you know, no issues here. The first couple of days, I'll tell you, usually are a little slower. So, so be prepared that may be a little bit slower that day for the first couple of days. Once we get into the routine, it'll go much quicker. That's just our curriculum. These are the academic goals. This is really for the kindergarten readiness for our 4-year-olds when they leave preschool. Our first day is next Wednesday, September 16th. We are child family centered approach, highly qualified teachers, developmentally appropriate. We use a lot of thematic and play approach. We had barn babies, but I'm not sure about this year because if we'll be able to do it this spring. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we'll be able to do some of these things in the spring, but we'll wait. Most importantly, the best part of it is we have fun, and we are so excited and really, really happy that we can start full in person next week. So I will turn it over to the questions and answers. I don't know, Diana, if you want to start with the questions.
All right, so I'm going to start. I'm just going to hit in order. And our first two questions touch on the same thing. I'm talking about drop off and pickup. I think we went over the basic run of that. But two parents were wondering if they were allowed to walk their children to the door, and another parent was wondering if they were able to walk their child into the classroom.
Okay, as of now, we are not allowing parents to walk in unless you, and I had put in the slideshow, if there's an emergency or something's happening, you're having a behavioral issue, we know that the first couple of days, there's gonna be a lot of that separation. Definitely call the office. If you park, call the office. We'll arrange for someone to come out and assist you. It's just that we can't have people lining up or congregating out here. So that's why we're not, right, as of now, not allowing parents to drop or to park and drop off. As far as walking in the building, unfortunately, as of now, we are not allowing parents to walk into the building. But then again, if there's something going on, please call the main office, and either myself or Miss Monica or one of the teachers will definitely come out to assist you. And I know Miss Monica can speak to that. We definitely, have those situations, and that's what we're there for. We are definitely there to help you at any time. So just don't say, oh, I don't want to call the office and bother. And please call us, let us know so we can assist you. And especially this year, because we do have that rule that we can't have parents out, in that area where staff will be walking. There will be a lot of, we're gonna have to make sure of social distance.
All right, a couple of logistic questions. First, is a bento style lunchbox okay, Miss Monica?
I'm not exactly sure what that is.
The one with
But-
the little boxes?
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
It should be fine.
Oh, absolutely.
oh
Yep.
yeah.
Very
Yep,
cute.
that's good.
Is a nap mat okay, or just a blanket? Just want to clarify.
Yep, for this year, we have the yoga mats. And so we're going to be using those for rest time. So the blanket would go on top of that. So they don't actually need their own nap mat this year.
All right, and how frequently will the blankets be sent home to be washed?
This year, we're going to send them home every week on Fridays.
All right. And I see a question about snacks. Can we send a snack in the bag that they are packaged in? Absolutely.
Yes.
And a couple of questions about iPads. Will the iPads come home each night, or will it stay at school?
No, the iPads are for school use. So the only time that they would be coming home is if we had to go remote. So just like in the spring, we had to go remote. This time we are prepared that each child has their own iPad. If in fact there was a shutdown and we needed to, that would be the only time they'd go home. There might be other opportunities. I don't know, Miss Monica, if, maybe there's something planned that they need to access on the iPad, but as of now, they'll be staying in the building.
All right, and Miss Monica, what are the iPads used for while in class?
I can only answer to my class for right now, but for the full day, our iPads are going to be used during rest time. So I'm not sure how the half-day students are going to be using theirs. They might integrate it into either math lessons or reading lessons or some kind of interactive programs that are going to be put on there. So it's going to be very limited as far as what programs are available.
Right, I should have mentioned that there is a new math program that's on those, and so they are going to be using those, I think it's 10 or 15 minutes to do the math activities.
All right. Can we give the colored tag to a family member, such as a grandparent, who may be picking up the child to display in their car window?
Yes, as long as we know that you send a note to the teacher. We have to have all of those people that you might think that are going to pick up. We need to know in the office, whoever it is, if you think a grandparent or, but they definitely can do that. We just need to make sure that there is a note in the office that allows them to do that.
Right, and usually at the beginning of the year, we'll send home a paper where you can list all the people you anticipate for the whole year. That way you don't have to continually do that. It's only on a day where it's somebody that isn't on the list that you'll need to call, send in a note, and those things. Otherwise, if it's consistent, those people can have another tag so that you don't have to just keep switching it between yourself and like a grandparent or a nanny.
Yes, that's a great point, Monica. If you have someone that you're going to consistently be sharing the drop-off pickup, definitely let us know so we can give you an additional tag.
All right, so I think we answered that next question about transportation and a nanny. Next is, will we be celebrating birthdays in the classroom?
We will, but not with treats.
Right.
All right. And then this next question, my child will not normally go to school on Wednesdays. When will his first day of school be? That would be Thursday.
Thursday, yep.
If they come on Thursdays, whatever their first day in the line
whatever
for this next week.
Right. This year, that's a difference from last year. This year, we're Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So with the Monday off, where last year it was the Wednesday off. So So if even though we start Wednesday, they will start whatever the next day is for their schedule. So Thursday or Friday, depending on what their next day would be.
All right. My daughter doesn't have the same teacher as last year. She is on an IEP. How is placement decided? I'm worried about her getting comfortable again. It took her a long time last year.
So I'm thinking that it's probably Miss Becky who's on maternity leave. So so placement we usually do. We had to hire a long-term sub for her. So she is going to now be doing the remote teaching. So she won't be an option for a teacher this year. But I assure you that we certainly can definitely email me and we can make arrangements to, you know, have the teacher either do a little video with her or, you know, definitely we can figure this out and make sure that she feels comfortable.
All right, and then a specific question about my child is on an IEP for speech and language. I'm concerned about him being understood by his teachers due to wearing a mask. If this is an issue, would he qualify as a medical exemption? Speech and language services, how will those work? Miss Liz will be reaching out to answer any questions about that, as well as classroom teacher. You can email her at any time. We do have clear masks that will be used, and if that works better for him, then we certainly can offer that as well. It's going to be, of course, a learning experience for all of us, having not experienced having children in school wearing masks. You know, we can talk about how it goes and, you know, kind of work with that with the teacher. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, and we understand, you know, 3 and 4-year-olds, they're, you know, they're gonna, with the masks and, you know, there's gonna be lots of, you know, moving them and touching them and things like that. We're really just gonna focus on trying to, you know, encourage them. You know, that's really gonna be, it's basically, it's gonna be positive encouragement, and, you know, and definitely lots of breaks and things like that, so.
All right, a question about, is the iPad to eliminate paper and writing utensil sharing? I think the iPad's just, it's going to be, you know, provided as another way to engage students in learning. Certainly there will be, continue to be paper and pencil activities and things like that, because those hands-on activities are so important to preschoolers.
Yes, we'll definitely still be doing all of those activities, the painting, all of those things. The iPads were just originally for just in case we go to remote.
Okay. How many mask breaks will full day kids get?
Well, oh, go ahead, Mona.
Oh, that's okay. We're going to do very frequent mask breaks, especially in the beginning, because nobody's going to want to keep them on between the warm weather and just nobody's been used to wearing them. We'll do some in the building and a lot of them outside the building, especially on those nice days.
All right. Will full day students be eating lunch in the classroom? I saw that it said snack should be in a plastic bag. Lunch too?
No, the snack in the plastic bag is just so we can distinguish, because we had such an issue last year with children eating their lunches and saying they were their snacks, and it just got confusing. But as far as where they're eating lunch, this year the full day students are eating lunch in the gym. There's going to be tables or desks set up in the gym for us, so we'll have snack in the classroom and lunch in the gym.
All right. Is there still availability to enroll mid-year?
Yes, we did have some parents that weren't sure about it, you know, starting right in the fall. So definitely, you know, I have offered to those families that, you know, as we go along, if they feel more comfortable in waiting, yes, we will definitely be doing that throughout the year.
All right. The question, when will parent choice remote children get their schedules for days? And the teachers are currently working on this right now. And Miss Becky is managing the parent choice remote students, or teaching should be the better word. And she'll be reaching out to you within the next few days to talk to you about the schedule for remote choice.
I just talked to Miss Becky. She was going to email parents by tomorrow. So. And then I should mention next Tuesday is going to be a meeting for remote learning parents too. So Jen O'Neill and Marty Gagan, who's the remote choice leader, will be reaching out to families that are doing remote learning, but that'll be next Tuesday. I don't have the time yet, but you'll definitely get that information.
So are certain foods not allowed for snack lunch due to food allergy concerns? If there were a food allergy concern, that would be done on a classroom by classroom basis. So your teacher would reach out to you and let you know. So if you haven't heard this or you don't, then there are no concerns with any food that you send in to the school.
The only thing with that is just making sure there's nothing that's a choking hazard or something that they're not used to eating. That's the only caution that I would have is, make sure they're able to chew those grapes all the way, or, anything that, might be, if they're not used to eating it, just kind of try it at home first.
All right, Miss Monica, will full day classes go to the library?
I actually just set that up with our librarian. Nobody is allowed to go to the library, but the library is going to be coming to us, at least for the full day children at this time. So they will get a choice of library books to bring home.
All right, if all parents in a classroom agree that there is a chance those kids in that classroom is there a chance the kids in that classroom won't have to wear a mask?
Well, we'll still have to stick to our mask policy. The students will get a lot of breaks. As we said earlier, the desks are 6 feet apart, but we can't have we can't say like globally this classroom won't, was that the question? Like won't wear masks?
Right, I believe
Okay.
that's the question.
Right, no, we can't make that determination because that is a district decision that our policy is for pre-K through 12 to wear masks. However, we will work with kids. We know the 3 and 4-year-olds are going to be working on this probably for quite a while. So we are very willing to work with parents. As I said before, if you have a medical doctor note, that will be honored. That just has to be filed with our nurse.
All right, I'll stay with the mask questions. We enrolled our child in 4 full days. However, I'm concerned how she will be wearing a mask all day long and following all the restrictions and guidelines. Will we be able to drop down in either number of days or hours if needed?
Yes, you definitely, and we'll definitely be monitoring that. We understand that these kids are going to need multiple breaks within the hour. We're not going to be expecting them the full time to be wearing them. They will get breaks. However, yes, of course, if there's anything that comes up, we can limit the days, or even we do have the half-day program. So if you wanted to go into the half-day program, that's always an option too.
Right, and I really hope it doesn't come to that. I think we're going to try to make, the days fun. We're going to, play games still and do songs and take them off every opportunity we can. So we really don't want to make it a punishment or have children be upset, so.
Right.
All right, and then this question, we might need a little more information, so maybe someone might need to reach out to you, but I was told that there was no option for remote learning for half-day Little Lancers when an administrator called. Is this just for full day? Thank you.
So sorry, what was it, the remote?
So I was told there was no option for remote learning for half-day Little Lancers. Is this just for full day?
There's only remote learning right now offered for students on IEPs. We did look into possibly offering it for peer models. However, at this time, we do not have a teacher that can accommodate that. So as of right now, I definitely have a list of the parents that wanted to, or that were interested in remote, that were peer models. If that does change, we will definitely reach out to you. But as of now, remote learning is only for students on IEPs, or that option.
All right, and that's all the questions that we have right now. We can stay on for a minute and see if there are any others that pop up.
Definitely. Definitely. Well, I want to thank everyone, and we are really excited to have you, to see all of you next week. And definitely always feel free to email me, call the school. All the teachers should have gotten out, emailed you by now. If not, it'll definitely be by tomorrow to introduce themselves. You'll be receiving their newsletter and any other additional items that are needed for the start of school.
And I can address Erica's, that will also send home a friendship questionnaire. So if you want to get information from the other parents from children in your class, we can do that. And we can even do like all of the full day children, since the classes are so small. We can see if you'd like everybody else's information. So we'll send that information home on one of the first few days.
All right, one more quick question.
Sure.
Hold on, let me move these ones to answered. so that I can make sure that I'm keeping up with those. What are the full day hours?
Full day is 8:30 to 2:30. And lunchtime and rest time are between 11:15 and 12:15.
All right. And to end on a positive note, look back at the questions, and moderators, when you have a chance, we've had several families say thank you and that it was helpful, and we truly appreciate those words. As you know, this is something that's different for everybody, and we really are looking forward to having your kiddos with us. We know that there are going to be things that come up that we don't expect, but we appreciate the kudos. You know, definitely helps.
Yes, thank you.
All right, that looks like that's it.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Oh,
One more.
we'll stay on. We'll stay on. We have time.
Is
We're
there a
not going
fax
anywhere.
number to send a doctor's note to a nurse, or is it better to drop it off somewhere?
You to send it by email, or you can send it by email, or you could also drop it off, whatever you feel comfortable with. I've had some parents just email it to me, and then I just print it and give it to the nurse. So whatever's easiest. It probably would be easiest to email it to us, and then I can get it to the nurse. The nurse's email should be on our district website too, or on GCS's website if you want to just email her directly too.
All right. Thank you so much, Erica. And thank you to all the parents. We'll stay on for a couple more minutes as people are still typing in their last minute questions. And if you don't get a chance to ask it now, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Anne Marie or Rita or your classroom teacher, and we'll be happy to answer any questions as the year comes closer to a
Definitely.
start.
Yeah, Marie, just
Yes.
wanted to ask, do we have a different link, or are we just going to stay on? I didn't see another link for the.
No, this is the only link for the GCS one too.
Right, so I don't think we can leave, like, close the meeting, because I don't know if we can then reopen it.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
do you want
Well,
me to,
no,
do you want me, well, if I leave,
Logistical questions.
if you want, actually, Monica, you don't have to be on the next one. So do you want to leave and then try to come back in and see if you can?
yes, yeah, because
Okay.
I think you can. I think you
I
can.
think you can, but I don't want to say, oh yeah, sure. And then, yeah,
Right, okay.
because we do have to separate the recordings for the links. So I'm thinking,
So maybe
All
we
right, so I'll try it.
maybe we stop recording right now. We'll stop